Have you ever wondered why some men seem to effortlessly attract women? Not because of looks, not because of money, not even because of charm, but because they walk through life with a quiet fire, a grounded presence, a sense of purpose that no storm can shake. What is it? What is that invisible force pulling women in like a magnet? It's not game, it's not manipulation, it's Stoicism. And if you master it, 99.9% of women will chase you, not for who you pretend to be, but for who you've become. Stick around, because today I'm going to show you exactly how to activate that pull, step by step. Before we dive deep, drop a comment below. What's your take on Stoicism and attraction? And when you're done here, watch our next video, 3 compliments women crave but rarely hear, because trust me, most men get this completely wrong. Now, let's begin. Part 1. The Power of Presence. You want to know what women chase? Presence, not attention-seeking, not loud bragging. Presence. A man who walks into the room without trying to impress, and yet every eye notices him. He's calm, he's still, but his energy speaks louder than words. That's not charisma, that's not mystery, that's control. Control over himself, and it's the foundation of Stoicism. Most men react, they flinch, they overthink, they chase. But the Stoic man, he responds, he watches, he waits. He speaks only when needed, and when he does, his words cut like truth. You want women to chase you? Master your presence. Stop chasing, start leading. A man who leads himself will never be short of followers. Part 2. Detachment is desire. Here's the paradox. The less you need her, the more she wants you. It's not a trick, it's human psychology. And the Stoics knew this 2,000 years ago. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." That includes freedom from neediness, freedom from attachment, freedom from depending on a woman to validate your worth. You want her to chase you? Stop chasing her approval. Women can feel when a man is needy. They can smell desperation like blood in the water, and it kills attraction on contact. But when you're detached, not in a cold way, but in a powerful way, you become a mystery. She starts asking, why isn't he texting me first? Why doesn't he seem affected? Why is he so focused on his own path? Because you're not seeking comfort, you're seeking purpose. And that's the most attractive thing a man can ever do. Part 3. Purpose makes you magnetic. Let me ask you something. What do you wake up for? Because a man without a mission is a man who will lose himself in a woman. And women? They're biologically wired to detect whether a man is on a mission or just drifting. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." That's Stoicism. That's masculinity. If your life revolves around her, she becomes your sun, your anchor, your air. And guess what? That kind of pressure crushes desire. But if your life revolves around purpose, she becomes the wind in your sail, not the ocean you drown in. Women don't want to be your everything. They want to follow a man who already has everything inside him. Purpose, direction, discipline. If your days are filled with chasing dopamine and not destiny, she'll run. But if you chase your destiny, she will chase you. Part 4. Emotional control equals sexual power. What happens when a woman tests you, pushes your buttons, pulls away? Do you panic? Do you beg? Do you fold? Or do you stay composed? The Stoic man is an emotional fortress. He feels everything, but reacts to nothing. Not because he's numb, but because he's trained. This is what separates boys from men. A woman will test you, not to be cruel, but to see if you're stable, to see if you're grounded. Because if your emotions swing like a wrecking ball, she won't feel safe in your presence. But if you remain calm under fire, If you stand still while others tremble, she will crave that steadiness. And that craving, that's attraction at its rawest form. Control your emotions, and you control the entire dynamic. Part 5. Mystery over validation. Modern men are addicted to validation, especially from women. They post for likes, they text for replies, they compliment in hopes of getting some back. But a Stoic man? He's validation proof. He doesn't need it. He doesn't seek it. And because of that, he becomes mysterious. He's unpredictable, not emotionally chaotic, but hard to pin down. You want to know why women chase? Because they're curious, because they don't feel like they fully have you. Mystery breeds desire. When a woman feels like she has you wrapped around her finger, she stops wondering. But when she feels like you're unattainable, like you're a fortress she can't conquer, she becomes obsessed. Mystery, boundaries, control. These are the tools of a man who leads, not a boy who begs. Part 6. Self-mastery over self-pity. Let me be blunt. If you want women to chase you, stop whining, stop blaming, stop complaining. No one is coming to save you. That's the Stoic truth. And once you accept it, you become a weapon. Every rejection, every heartbreak, every setback, it all becomes fuel. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Use your pain, use your past. Don't let it turn you soft. Let it forge you into iron. You can't attract anyone if you don't even respect yourself. So build yourself, daily, ruthlessly, unapologetically. Train, read, lead. Become the kind of man you would admire. That's the secret. Not pickup lines, not games. Self-mastery. When you walk like you need nothing, everything begins to walk toward you." Part 7. Walk away power. Here's where most men fall. They do everything right until they're faced with loss. Then they fold, they chase, they beg. A Stoic man? He walks away, not to punish, not to manipulate, but because he values his dignity over her presence. When you can walk away from any woman with peace in your chest and silence on your lips, that's power. And power is attractive, not the power to control her, but the power to control yourself. You teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. If she disrespects you and you stay, you've taught her you'll accept it. But if you calmly step back without emotion, you've taught her what kind of man you are, and that kind of man she'll chase. Part 8. Silence over simping. Sometimes the most powerful move is no move at all. Silence is the Stoic sword, not passive aggressiveness, not manipulation, but deliberate stillness. When a woman pulls back, don't explode. When she tests you, don't react. When she's unsure, don't chase. Just sit in silence. Let your absence speak. Let your calmness echo. You don't need to fill every gap with validation. You don't need to convince anyone to love you. Your value is not in your words, it's in your restraint. A man who isn't afraid to lose a woman is a man no woman wants to lose. 99.9% of women will chase you. If you do this, walk with presence, master detachment, live with purpose, control your emotions, embrace mystery, build self-mastery, develop walk-away power, use silence like a sword. This isn't a trick, it's not a shortcut, it's a path, a Stoic path, for the man who refuses to be ordinary, because women don't chase boys who beg. They chase men who rise, men who lead, men who don't fold, men who burn with quiet purpose and unwavering strength. Be that man, and you'll never need to chase again. If this spoke to something deep inside you, let me know in the comments. What part of Stoicism resonates most with you when it comes to attraction? And before you go, watch our next video, 3 compliments women crave but rarely hear. Because once you understand how to show power, it's just as important to know when to show praise. If this video resonated with you, subscribe to The Wise Stoic and like this video. Until next time, stay grounded, stay sharp, stay stoic.